Video number 189, using the domain and range to view a graph on a GC. In other words, a graphing calculator. So, we're going to simply type this in the graphing calculator. We're going to use these two facts. This would obviously be a domain because the domain are the what? Possible x values. This means x is less than or equal to 5, and x is what? Greater than or equal to negative 5. So x is between negative 5 and 5, and for the interval notation fans in the world, you guys would be writing it this way: hard bracket negative 5, hard bracket 5 with a comma between. And then what would this be? If that's the y value, that would be the range. So negative 10, comma 5. Okay, now let's go ahead and use the graphing calculator. So we're going to go ahead and press y equals. Now make sure here above that you have these plots turned off. Of course, I had this inside my bag. It got pushed here, so this is just going to have to be the way it goes, ladies and gentlemen. So go ahead and put up with that, all that you need to throughout these videos. Now, if you make sure here that you have this turned off. Otherwise, if you have that in bold, it's not going to graph. So just press enter. Make sure all three of those plots, those scatter plots, that's what they're really called, are definitely not selected. So go through here and clear out all your equations. So if you have stuff in here, clear it out. Just press clear. You're all set. Now we're going to go ahead and type this in, x squared. So you're going to type in x, which is next to alpha. Right there. There's your x. X squared. Then you're going to press the x squared button, which is right next to the number, right next to the comma. X squared. Then we're going to type in minus 7. And then go ahead and press enter so you can get out of there so you're done typing it in. Then we're going to press zoom 6 so that you have a standard viewing window. However, this particular question wants us to have these x values and those y values, so we're going to change the domain and change the range by pressing the BAM window button, which is the second button from the left at the very top window. Then x minimum is negative 5, so we're going to press negative 5. So you're actually going to use the negative button right here underneath the 3. So negative 5, press enter. Or you could have pressed clear first and then pressed in negative 5. So far we got negative 5, and then x max. Our x max is obviously 5, right? So we're going to put a 5 there. Okay. Now the next one is just a scale, meaning what increments up to 5 and negative 5 do you want to go? Let's just leave them as increments of 1. Okay. Now we're going to do the range. So we're going to go to y minimum, and the y minimum is obviously negative 10. So we're going to put negative 10 in, although it already says that, so we could have just pressed enter. 5, and we'll go by ones, and we're in good shape. Then we're going to go ahead and graph, and it's going to change the window. So what happened is it squeezed the graph down, it brought the 10 down to a 5, and we just have a little bit better viewing window. So this is video 189. If there's any questions or concerns, send me an email, and we will talk to you later.